Here's a shocking fact that will change how you think about cucumbers forever. That refreshing salad you made yesterday, the one with cucumbers, tomatoes, and a side of pickles, it might be quietly damaging your health in ways you never imagined. You've been told cucumbers are harmless, pure hydration, good for everyone. But here's what nobody tells you. After 60, certain cucumber combinations can steal your most important nutrients, overload your kidneys, and send your blood pressure through the roof. I'm calling out the 5 worst foods you should never eat with cucumbers. And mistake number 3, it's a combination nearly every senior makes by habit, one that could be silently pushing your medication to work overtime every single day. Ready to get started? Let's dive in. How often do you eat cucumbers in a week? Drop a comment and let me know, because what I'm about to share might completely change your answer. Before we jump into those dangerous pairings, you need to understand why this matters so much more after 60. Because the truth is, your body isn't processing food the same way it did at 30 or even 50. Let's start with what makes cucumbers so valuable for seniors. They're 96% water, which means every bite fights dehydration. And dehydration after 60 isn't just about feeling thirsty. It's behind those dizzy spells, that afternoon brain fog, and even dangerous falls. Cucumbers also pack potassium for your heart, silica for flexible joints, and natural compounds that keep your blood flowing smoothly. Sounds perfect, right? But here's the reality. Your aging body changes everything. Your kidneys don't filter minerals as efficiently as they once did. Your stomach produces less acid, making nutrient absorption trickier. Your medication list probably includes drugs that interact with food in ways your doctor never mentioned. And your blood vessels? They're less flexible, meaning small changes in sodium or potassium can create big problems fast. That's where cucumber combinations become dangerous. Foods that seemed harmless at 40 can now flip your benefits upside down. Take enzyme interactions. Certain vegetables contain compounds that destroy vitamins on contact. Mix them with cucumbers and you lose nutrients before your body ever gets to use them. Your immune system weakens, your energy drops, and you can't figure out why your healthy diet isn't working. Then there's mineral overload. Cucumbers contain potassium. Great for most people, but pair them with other high potassium foods while taking blood pressure medication? Your kidneys can't keep up. Potassium builds in your blood. Your heart rhythm becomes irregular. And suddenly, that healthy smoothie becomes a trip to the emergency room. And don't get me started on sodium traps. You think you're eating clean with cucumber salads. But add the wrong preserved foods, and you're secretly consuming more salt than a fast food meal. Your blood pressure spikes, your ankles swell, your heart works overtime without warning. The scariest part? These problems develop slowly. You don't feel sick immediately. Instead, your energy gradually fades. Your blood pressure readings creep higher, your infections take longer to heal, and you blame aging instead of your food combinations. I've seen patients whose medications stopped working because of simple food mistakes. Others who developed nutrient deficiencies despite eating vegetables daily. And seniors who ended up in the hospital because nobody warned them about these hidden interactions. But here's the good news. Once you know which combinations to avoid, cucumbers become one of your most powerful health allies. They can help control blood pressure, support kidney function, and keep your joints flexible. You just need to eat them smart. So let's start with the first dangerous combination, one that destroys your most important immune nutrient and leaves you vulnerable to every bug that comes around. Mistake number 1 is sitting in your refrigerator right now. That beautiful cucumber and tomato salad you think is boosting your health? It's actually stealing one of your most critical nutrients, vitamin C. Here's what's happening that nobody talks about. Raw tomatoes contain an enzyme called ascorbic acid oxidase. This enzyme has one job: destroy vitamin C in any food it touches. The moment you slice tomatoes and cucumbers together, that enzyme goes to work, breaking down the vitamin C in your cucumbers before your body ever gets to use it. You're eating healthy, but you're getting zero immune protection. And after 60, losing vitamin C isn't just disappointing. It's dangerous. Your immune system naturally weakens with age. That cold that used to last 2 days now lingers for weeks. Those small cuts take forever to heal. Your skin loses elasticity and strength. Vitamin C is what keeps your white blood cells strong enough to fight infections. It's what helps your body repair damaged tissue, It's what maintains collagen in your skin, joints, and blood vessels. When you lose it to enzyme destruction, you lose your natural defense shield. I had a patient named Margaret, 68 years old, who prided herself on eating fresh vegetables daily. Every lunch was the same: cucumber and tomato salad with olive oil and herbs. She couldn't understand why she caught every virus that went around her neighborhood, why her energy stayed low despite her healthy diet. When we analyzed her meals, the problem was obvious. That enzyme was destroying her vitamin C intake every single day. Once she started eating her tomatoes and cucumbers separately or lightly cooking her tomatoes first, her immune strength bounced back within a month. But here's the twist: you don't have to give up this combination completely, you just need to outsmart the enzyme. Light cooking deactivates ascorbic acid oxidase completely. Steam your tomatoes for just 2 minutes. The enzyme dies, but the nutrients stay intact. Now you can mix them with cucumbers safely. Add lemon juice. The mild acidity neutralizes the destructive enzyme while adding extra vitamin C to replace what might be lost. Plus, it tastes incredible. Or simply time them differently. Eat your cucumber slices as a morning snack. Save your tomatoes for lunch. Give your body the full benefit of both without canceling their power. The next combination is even more dangerous for your cardiovascular system, and it's hiding in foods you consider heart healthy. Let's talk about a mistake that can send your blood pressure soaring without a single warning sign. Pairing cucumbers with high-sodium foods. You think you're being smart? Cucumbers are low in sodium, high in potassium. Perfect for heart health. But then you add pickles to your sandwich, or eat cucumber salad with processed cheese, or snack on cucumber slices with salted crackers. Suddenly, that heart-healthy choice becomes a blood pressure bomb. Here's the problem: most seniors don't realize how much hidden sodium they're consuming. One pickle spear contains over 300 milligrams of salt. Add crackers and you're at 500. Throw in some deli meat or cheese and you've hit your entire daily sodium limit in one snack. When there's too much sodium in your bloodstream, your body panics. It retains water to dilute the salt. That extra fluid increases blood volume. Your heart has to pump harder. Your arteries stretch beyond their limits. Your blood pressure spikes without warning. And after 60, your blood vessels aren't as flexible as they once were. They can't handle these sudden pressure changes the way they used to. What might have been manageable at 40 now becomes dangerous at 65. I remember James, a 74-year-old retired carpenter who came to me frustrated. His blood pressure medication wasn't working anymore. His numbers kept climbing despite following his doctor's orders perfectly. When we reviewed his diet, the culprit was clear. Every afternoon, he ate cucumber slices with salted crackers and pickles. He thought the cucumbers were balancing out the salt. Instead, he was consuming over 1,500 milligrams of sodium in one sitting. His medication couldn't keep up with that daily assault. Once we swapped his store-bought pickles for homemade low-sodium versions and replaced salted crackers with fresh vegetables, his blood pressure dropped 15 points in 3 weeks. No medication changes needed. The solution isn't giving up pickles or crackers completely, it's eating them smart. Make your own pickles using apple cider vinegar and minimal salt. You'll cut sodium by 70% while adding beneficial probiotics for gut health. Read labels obsessively. Choose products with less than 140 milligrams of sodium per serving. Many brands now offer low-sodium versions that taste just as good. Pair wisely. If you're having pickles, skip other salty foods that day. Balance high-sodium choices with fresh, natural options. Flush with water. After any high-sodium meal, drink an extra glass of water to help your kidneys clear the excess salt before it affects your blood pressure. But wait until you see the next combination. This one can quietly overload your kidneys and create heart rhythm problems that land people in the emergency room. Here's where things get really dangerous. And it's a mistake I see constantly in senior smoothie recipes and health blogs. Mixing cucumbers with other high-potassium foods like bananas, avocados, or spinach. Sounds healthy, right? A green smoothie packed with nutrients. But for many seniors, this combination can quietly overload your kidneys and create heart rhythm problems that send you straight to the emergency room. Both cucumbers and bananas are excellent sources of potassium. Your body needs this mineral to keep your heart beating steadily, your muscles working properly, and your nerves firing correctly. But here's what changes after 60. Your kidneys don't filter potassium as efficiently as they once did. Add blood pressure medications, diabetes drugs, or kidney medications to the mix, and your potassium can build up faster than your body can remove it. When that happens, you develop hyperkalemia, excess potassium in your blood. The early symptoms are subtle. You feel weak. Your hands tingle, you get lightheaded. Most people blame it on aging or stress. But if ignored, hyperkalemia can cause irregular heartbeats, muscle paralysis, and cardiac arrest. I'll never forget Linda, a 71-year-old grandmother who started every morning with a green smoothie: banana, cucumber, spinach, and avocado. She felt healthy and energetic for the first few weeks. Then she began feeling weak and dizzy. Her heart would race unexpectedly. Her daughter brought her to the emergency room when Linda collapsed in her kitchen. Her potassium level was dangerously high. The smoothie ingredients weren't individually harmful, but together they overwhelmed her aging kidney's ability to process minerals safely. Here's how to stay safe while still enjoying potassium-rich foods. Space them out throughout the day. Have your banana at breakfast for quick energy. Save your cucumber for an afternoon snack. Give your kidneys time to process each mineral load separately. Know your medications. ACE inhibitors, ARBs, and potassium-sparing diuretics all increase potassium retention. If you take any heart or kidney medications, ask your doctor about safe potassium limits. Stay hydrated. Drinking enough water helps your kidneys filter minerals more efficiently. Aim for clear, pale yellow urine as your hydration guide. Get tested regularly. If you're over 65 or take medications, ask for a comprehensive metabolic panel every 6 months. It includes potassium levels and kidney function markers. Diversify your smoothies. Instead of using bananas daily, rotate with lower potassium fruits like berries, pears, or apples. You'll get variety and reduce mineral overload. The key is balance, not elimination. Potassium is essential for heart health. You just need to consume it wisely based on your individual health status and medication list. Now let's move to the final 2 combinations. And these are the scariest because they involve medications that millions of seniors take daily. Here are the final 2 combinations that can turn cucumbers from health food to health hazard. And if you take blood thinners or water pills, pay close attention. These mistakes can interfere with your medications in ways that could be life-threatening. All right, fourth on our list is combining cucumbers with blood thinners like warfarin or Coumadin. Cucumbers contain vitamin K, a nutrient that helps your blood clot normally. That's great for healthy people, but if you're taking blood thinners to prevent strokes or heart attacks, vitamin K works against your medication. Your doctor carefully calibrates your blood thinner dose based on consistent vitamin K intake. Suddenly eating large amounts of cucumbers can make your blood clot too easily, raising your risk of stroke or heart attack. Or if you stop eating cucumbers after eating them regularly, your blood might become too thin, causing dangerous bleeding. The solution isn't avoiding cucumbers completely, it's consistency. If you eat cucumbers regularly, keep eating them regularly. If you don't suddenly start. And always tell your doctor about any dietary changes so they can adjust your medication accordingly. And last on our list is combining cucumbers with diuretic medications or water pills. This mixture creates a dangerous fluid and electrolyte imbalance that can lead to dehydration, dizziness, and dangerous falls. Diuretics make you lose water and sodium through urination. That's their job. They reduce blood pressure by decreasing fluid volume. But cucumbers are 96% water. When you eat them while taking diuretics, you're adding fluid while your medication is trying to remove it. This confuses your body's fluid balance system. Your blood pressure can swing unpredictably. You might feel dizzy when standing up. Your electrolytes can become imbalanced, causing muscle cramps, weakness, or heart rhythm problems. Sarah, an 82-year-old patient, experienced this firsthand. She took a water pill for blood pressure and started eating cucumber water daily for hydration. Within weeks, she was having dizzy spells and nearly fell twice. Her sodium levels had dropped dangerously low from the medication-food interaction. Here's how to manage these medication interactions safely. Time your intake. If you take diuretics in the morning, eat cucumbers in the evening when the medication's effects are weaker. Monitor your symptoms. Watch for dizziness, weakness, unusual fatigue, or changes in urination patterns. Report these to your doctor immediately. Stay consistent with vitamin K foods if you take blood thinners. Don't dramatically increase or decrease cucumber intake without medical supervision. Work with your healthcare team. Bring a food diary to appointments. Your doctor needs to know what you're eating to prescribe medications safely. Check your blood pressure regularly at home. Medication food interactions can cause unpredictable changes that only show up with frequent monitoring. Remember, these aren't reasons to fear cucumbers or stop taking important medications. They're reasons to eat and medicate intelligently, with full awareness of how food and drugs interact in your aging body. The good news? Once you avoid these 5 dangerous combinations, cucumbers become one of your most powerful health allies. Now that you know what to avoid, here's how to enjoy cucumbers safely. Pair them with apples for heart-healthy potassium and fiber. Add them to plain yogurt for probiotics without sodium overload. Mix with fresh herbs like dill or mint for flavor without salt. Time your medication smart. Take diuretics in the morning, eat cucumbers at night. Keep vitamin K intake consistent if you're on blood thinners. Small changes create big health improvements after 60. Which tip will you try first? Hit that subscribe button for more senior health secrets. See you in the next one.